Mr. Armstrong entered a legally defined irreversible state 43 days ago. His body is preserved in the cryo facility on the third sublevel of the Armstrong Institute. The following is the final will he recorded while still conscious. If you're watching this, I can no longer speak. The will is 7 days from now. Whoever can bring me back, even if just for a moment, inherits the entire estate. What does back mean? I won't define it. You decide for yourselves. You must assess the real on your own way. You'll find your day at 4 p.m. If you want to know what I was doing back then, who came to sit with me that afternoon? 7 days, starting now. I need a team assembled in 48 hours. If anyone has contacts in neuroscience, send them to me. I've already reached out to a biosignal team. They can restart his neural synaptic activity within 5 days. You know what that means.
His telomeres haven't degenerated. The cells are still active. If I can find a way to accelerate telomere enlargement within 7 days...
If consciousness is the continuity of memory, then we need to reconstruct his memory patterns, not activate his body.
I'll paint a picture. What's that?
An adapter. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. interim briefing. Whoever has progress speaks. Meeting adjourned.
I'll be there tomorrow, still at 4.
I need 48 hours for the preliminary interface. My team can implant a non-invasive electrode array. I found a biosignal team. They can restart his neural synaptic activity within 5 days. The results are definitive.
His telomeres haven't deteriorated. The cells are still active. If I can find a way to accelerate telomere engagement, my fathers from 20 years ago mentioned a growth factor. I've always wanted to verify it. If consciousness is the continuity of memory, then we need to reconstruct his memory patterns, not activate his body. I'll wait for your proposals. Then I'll judge. Whose plan produces variable results within 7 days takes the lead.
I'll paint a picture. What's that?
An adapter.
You brought it here, why?
Because when he doesn't speak, he listens to things.
Tomorrow at 4, I'll be back.
Mr. Armstrong requested that I explain the evaluation framework to all participants within 24 hours of the will's activation. This is the return dashboard we established together before he entered cryosleep. A phase judgment system. Phase 1. Physical response. Any observable bodily movement not triggered by external stimulus, fingers, eyelids, changes in breathing patterns. Reaching this phase proves the basic neural pathways remain intact. This is the baseline. Phase 2. Recognition response. A consistent, reproducible pattern of neural activity in response to specific stimuli. For instance, a fixed EG response to a specific sound or melody. Reaching this phase proves the memory storage areas are still functioning. This is the critical turning point. Phase 3. Active consciousness. The emergence of autonomous, continuous cognitive signals without external stimulation. That Ahmadisman condition fulfilled. What if multiple people reach phase 3? Then I will make the final judgment based on direct to the equipment or neural support. A specific emphasize Armstrong. Ms. Nora, Mr. Armstrong left a message before he passed asking me to tell you after he entered cryosleep. He said, you don't need to prove anything. You just need to keep doing what you're already doing.
Did he say anything else?
He also said, you know which song. Cortoneal responsion detected, lasting approximately 12 seconds. Slight clustering in the alpha band. It's not noise, it's structured. Is it autonomous?
Uncertain. Could be a reflective response to stimulation. We can't rule out external interference.
Record it. Continue. Increase all parameters by 5% and see how it changes.
You're stimulating him.
I'm attempting to activate his neural pathways. It's standard procedure. Any neurosurgeon would do the same.
Did you ask if he wanted it? When he was conscious, did you ask him? If one day he lost consciousness, would he be willing to let you stimulate his cerebral cortex with electrical currents?
He set up the will. He knows we're doing this. You're doing your cell experiments too. We're all doing what we believe is right.
I'm doing what he did, not what I want to do to him. The difference is I'm doing what he once believed in. You're doing what you believe in.
I just want to bring someone back to life. What's wrong with that?
If you're ready, you'll be there on the 7th day. I'm just letting you know.
Whose voice is this? You never mentioned her. To anyone.
We've completed the first round of testing. The results show a recordable micropupil movement on the sensor to the right of the chamber, lasting approximately 0.2 seconds. Is this phase 1? Yes, but we're still far from phase 3.
And the magnetic field exoder array we ordered from Germany is still tucked in customs.
I said it needs to be delivered within 3 days. Today is day 2. Then tomorrow. If it doesn't arrive tomorrow, the contract is void.
Lock Capital called. They want to confirm whether your family invention is still Oshao. They said if there are any changes, they need to know in a free the week.
Tell them everything is proceeding according to plan. Will be a definitive result within the week.
Are you going to the Institute again today? Mm-hmm. You go every day. Can he hear you? I don't know. Then how do you know it works? I don't know because of the outcome. I know because if I don't go, I'll regret it. The outcome can wait. Regret can't.
You're not like them. They're all fighting for something. You don't seem to be fighting.
The thing I'm fighting for, they can't see.
Then what are you fighting for?
I'm fighting for a moment with no demands. A time when he doesn't need to respond, but I can just be there. That sounds like you're already winning.
I've been your shadow all this time, not because I couldn't be more, but because I thought you wanted a shadow. Now I know you don't. You want someone standing beside you.
As of today, verifiable progresses protocols. Coordinal response extended to 47 seconds. Mr. Dell is cell samples, verification signs visible. Miss Clara, Mr. Leo, and Ms. Nora, no memory verifiable record.
You still have no progress. It's been 3 days.
Phase 3 is taking longer than expected. I need to increase the density of the electrode array. I need more signal sources.
Increasing density doesn't replace specificity. You need to know exactly what frequency he's receiving, not just stuff everything in. You're trying to overwhelm everything with volume.
You know his receiving frequency?
I'm confirming it. Once I do, I'll tell everyone.
Continue. Tomorrow afternoon, interim report. Whoever has progress reports it.
Tomorrow at 4. I'll be back.
What are you listening to? You've listened to it many times already.
A 33-year-old recording, a woman singing. It might be his wife, our mother.
Do you remember her voice? I don't remember. I was 5 when she left. 5-year-old memories aren't reliable.
I don't remember either, but he does. His EEG showed a recognition response when he listened to this recording.
Why haven't you shared this data with the team?
Because you wouldn't use it. You'd filter it out as background noise. Because none of your electrical stimulation protocols ever considered that what he might need to receive isn't a medical signal, but a memory signal.
You do your memory analysis, I do my neural activation. If the two paths can converge, even better.
And if they can't?
Then we'll see who gets there first. But I'll remember what you said today.
You barely eat.
When I eat, I'm thinking. When I'm thinking, I'm not hungry.
How's your cell research progressing?
A differentiate trend is observable, but implantation within 7 days is highly unlikely. Not enough time. I'm doing what he did. I'm not just doing things. I'm finishing what he left unfinished.
Do you know why he set up this will? He's not testing whose plan is best. He's testing who remembers what he was like when he was alive.
Do you remember?
He set 7 days because he needs to see who will stay.
When I was 6, he took me to the company. He stood among a group of adults, speaking. They were all taller than him, but his voice drowned them all out. He looked down at me and said, "This is how you make things happen, Alexander. Just watch." I spent most of my life learning how to make things happen.
In the end, I realized maybe what he wanted wasn't for things to happen.
What did he want?
Him beside me, not doing anything, just being beside me.
Lisa. In his final 3 months, someone was with him every day at 4 p.m., not us. It was Nora. Think about why.
I'll keep it short today, as long as you've heard it. I'll be back tomorrow, every day. As of 2 p.m. today, verifiable progress is as follows. Mr. Marcus' protocol Cortana response has extended to 40 seconds, but the response area is diffuse and hasn't clustered over specific functional relus. Mr. Alexander's protocol pupil reaction period a second time lasting 0.4 seconds, but remains a brain unflex. Miss Isabella's cell samples differentiation signs visible, but implantation is still not feasible. Mrs. Clara completed memory wavelength identification of an audio file, but has not yet produced a physical response. Mr. Leo, painting still incomplete. Mrs. Nora, no instrumentally verifiable record. I don't need instrumental verification. The will requires verifiable progress. I know, but I won't change. My painting doesn't need proof. It just needs to be there. You're trading a painting for over $1 billion? I'm not trading. I'm painting.
Enough. Continue. You're no record playing. Can you explain what it is?
A song.
What song?
Mom's song.
Continue. He kept Mom's song?
Kept it for 33 years. In a private folder. He named the file himself.
I've been a neurosurgeon for 21 years. I know what a reflex is, what noise is, what meaningless electrical activity is. This bathroom is none of those things. It's very small, but it has shape, like half a sentence left untentioned in conversation. Like someone having already paired what to say before opening their mouth.
You're here. Perfect. Take a look at this. The top one is the exterior wavelet recorded when you played that song. The bottom one is the recognition response pattern from Father's historical EGG. Their overlap in the chorus exceeds 87%. He's listening, and he recognizes it. This isn't a coincidence. He can hear. He's always been able to hear. The question isn't, can he hear? The question is, what does he want to do with what he hears? I can't find any trace of response in the data, only reception. Like someone continually receiving signals but hasn't pressed send yet. Like he's still waiting. He's waiting for the right sentence. What? It's not that he can't send. He's waiting for someone he's willing to send to. The signal has always been there. He's just choosing the recipient. He needs to be sure the recipient will keep listening. You're going again tomorrow night? Yes. Play the full version. This time, add your voice during the chorus. Sing with him.
The painting is done. I'll keep it here. After over, the lawyer will deliver it to the Institute.
What does it depict?
The place he stays when he doesn't speak.
I know he knows.
I always thought sitting in that chair proved everything. Proved I was the heir, proved I deserved that position. But I've never sat beside him, I've sat in front of him. Facing him, waiting for him to speak, waiting for my response, waiting to prove myself. If I just sit beside him, not demanding any minutes, not speaking, not proving, maybe that's what I've been waiting for all along. Not to prove anything, just to be beside him.
This morning, I received a new wavelamp DAD submitted by Mr. Marcus. The frequency is fixed at 8.2 Hz, lasting over 40 minutes. I can't independently confirm its source, but according to Marcus, this is a signal generated naturally from within the cryo chamber.
It wasn't stimulated by me. It emerged spontaneously. My equipment is merely reading it.
So it's coming from him.
I need to see the full recording of that wavelamp. 8.2 Hz matches the song she played. This isn't a coincidence.
You know the song's frequency?
I know. It's Mother's voice. I checked the file properties from 33 years ago. The FUD name is E7, her initials. He never mentioned her to us. 33 years. He never said her name. Not once. Because he couldn't bring himself to say it. He put it into a song and kept it for 33 years. So he's been waiting for this song to return.
He's waiting for someone willing to keep playing it.
Dad? You're back.
Last night, from 9:17 p.m. to 9:24 p.m., a sustained active signal not caused by external stimuli appeared within the cryo chamber. 2 vibrating the glass, 1 measurable temperature change on the inner surface, and a simultaneous sustained EGA frame. 3 data sources mutually corroborating.
Is that phase 3?
According to the scoring framework, active consciousness, this already meets the baseline conditions for phase 3. But confirmation is needed on its sustainability and whether it can be triggered repeatedly. I will confirm again tonight. However, the current evidence is sufficient to initiate the evaluation process.
Who was in the cryo chamber?
Ms. Nora. She is at the Institute with the cryo chamber.
She's in there?
She hasn't left. From the moment she played the song last night till now, she's been sitting on that folding chair.
She hasn't left since last night.
No. She's been sitting on that folding chair all night. Do you see what she did? She did nothing. She just sat there. She just sat there in the same room, on the same chair, in the same melody. That itself is a complete action.
Just sitting there, and he moved.
I'm going to the Institute. He's had this wave lamp all night? The moment the song plays, it's like this. Continually repeating, the wave ramp stays flat. Aren't you tired? I am. But I promised him I'd come every day. That wasn't just talk, it's a commitment. Dad, I don't know if you can hear me. I always thought you couldn't. I came here just to do what I'm supposed to do, not as your daughter, but as the heir. But those aren't the same person. I don't know how to make those two people one, but I'm learning now.
Nora, if you're the winner, what do you plan to do with the inheritance?
I haven't thought about it.
You've won billions and you haven't thought about it?
I haven't thought about winning. I just think about he's still there. He's there, so I'm here. The money is something that comes later.
So now an old song and a folding chair win? I spent 2 years building this system, and you're telling me a folding chair is more effective than my magnetic field array?
That's not an old song. That song continually stimulated his emotional memory storage area at the 8.2 hertz frequency. I just didn't expect it to be more direct than the electrode array. But that doesn't affect the validity of the data.
You're admitting she won too? You just said it outright.
I'm admitting the data. The data I saw is he produced an autonomous, continuous cognitive response to her voice. My equipment didn't achieve that. That's the fact. I'm not admitting she won. I'm admitting I was wrong.
Can't you see? He's not responding to a song. He's responding to her. He's responding to someone who's always been there. Not frequency, not technology, but a person. She is that person.
Issa's right. My wave level, when Nora is present, the same song doesn't produce the same response. He recognizes the person, not the frequency. If a stranger plays the same song, he won't react the same way.
So I've been fighting for a voice.
You're not fighting for a voice. You're fighting for something you never knew you needed.
What do I need?
Someone who doesn't ask you to prove anything.
Dad, I found the words you wrote for me. You wrote them in a drawer I never opened, everything you never said, it's all written in there. I've received it. Not just now, I received it when I was 16, I just learned how to read it now.
Which wall?
I've spent my life painting silent things, because I believe that things which don't need explain carry true weight. But this one is different. I'm painting him. I'm painting the lake he stays beside when he doesn't speak. That lake doesn't speak, but it's always there. He's there. Doesn't need to explain why he is, just needs to be. This lake is in my painting, and in his memory.
This isn't a coincidence. This is encoded recognition. His brain encoded that sound as this is what I need to hear. 33 years, never overwrote, never replaced. It's been there all along. Waiting for a receiving environment stable enough. That person appeared. It's Nora.
You verified it, didn't you?
Yes.
Same as my data. 8.2 hertz, continuous, stable, recognition, not reflex. I've already seen the same result on your path.
You admit it?
Data doesn't lie. I spent 21 years learning to read the brain, but I spent 7 days learning to read what he was person's heart. She saw it. I saw the result, but I didn't see the cause.
When I was 6, he took me to the company. When he looked down at me, I was thinking one day I'll sit in that chair. I never thought maybe when he looked down at me, he was thinking one day in a chair of your own. Not his chair, your own. He's been waiting for me to realize this.
Today is the final day. Deadline is 5 p.m. The participant who has currently met the Phase 3 criteria is Ms. Nora. Her sustained simulase triggered the active conscious signals within the cryo chamber. 2 taps, temperature change, and the sustained 8.2 hertz wavelength. No other protocols have reached Phase 3. I confirm her data is valid. I've reacquired it 3 times with my own equipment. The results are consistent. I confirm it too. No need for further testing.
I confirm. I confirm.
I confirm.
I confirm.
7 hours remain until the deadline. If there is any new progress, please notify me immediately. If not, the final judgment at 5 p.m. will be based on the current data.
Nora, that song, do you remember what it was like when she sang it?
No, I was too young then, but Dad remembers. He doesn't say it, but he proved for 33 years that he was listening. What he remembers isn't the melody, it's the fact that she was present. You sang with me.
Time's up. According to the final monitoring report I received today from 3:47 p.m., Mr. Armstrong's laurinal muscles showed recordable activity. This is not a laryngeal reflex. This is ominous vibration of the vocal cord muscles. The frequency matches the chorus of the song Ms. Nora was playing simultaneously. Not random vibration, but structured melody. I believe the conditions have been met. His waveform fluctuated while you were speaking. He's listening.
He recognizes all voices. I confirm it.
He's responding. Not a reflex, a response.
Yes. Sustained, coherent, multisensory response. Triple verification.
He's back.
Dad. You're back.
Subject is in a state of sustained cognitive response. Return condition has been met. Nora Armstrong, all assets will be transferred to your name in accordance with the will.
I understand. You can leave now.
The will execution is officially complete. The asset transfer documents have been signed. Relevant formalities will be submitted next Tuesday. All legal procedures are concluded.
I'll be leaving the Armstrong Group in a few weeks. My own fund needs restructuring. I need to start from scratch. My research funding has a new source, not from the family. The foundation approved an independent grant application. I can continue my research.
I'll stay at the Institute, continue researching cell telemos. No change in direction. My thesis has a new direction, on the impact of emotional memory on cognitive recovery, with new data to support it. I'll stay with the group. The board just passed a restructuring proposal I submitted. This isn't about replacing someone's position, it's about reorganizing how we work. I won't join the group, and I won't sell it. I don't know how to handle that money, but I'll do one thing. Convert the cryo chamber on sub-level 3 of the Institute to a long-term care unit. He's still in there. He hasn't left. He just needs more time. I'll keep watching over him. Do you need help? Yes. I'll help you. Me too. I'll stay at the Institute.
I can take charge of the long-term care plan.
I can find some investment channels unrelated to medical care to ensure sustained funding. No need to involve families distant. Put this photo here so he can see it when he comes back.
His waveform shows slight fluctuations at the same time every day around 4 p.m., consistent with when you come. He knows when I'm coming. He knows. His brain has formed a temporal prediction pattern. This means he's not just passively receiving, he's formed anticipation. Is that good or bad? It's good. He's no longer just receiving, he's waiting. Receiving is passive. Waiting is active.
The funding issue is resolved. The foundation approved a 3-year independent project grant. Not a family-affiliated foundation, it's independent.
Who applied for it?
Ms. Nora. She applied in your name. She said it was something she wanted to do herself.
I always thought the problems I could solve with equipment were the truest problems. But my father proved to me in 8 days something else. Some problems don't need equipment to be solved. They need someone beside them, waiting, without needing to be explained. Not the outcome of waiting, but the process of waiting.
Lock Capital replied, they're willing to renegotiate the guarantee terms.
What conditions?
They said, if you're willing to negotiate it as a personal project rather than a family project, the interest rates can be adjusted. What they want is a letter of intent signed by you personally, not involving the Armstrong Group. No asset guarantee, no family endorsement, only your name.
I spent most of my life making others see me standing beside my father. I used the trust he gave me for my first investment, his reputation for the second, his assets for the third. I've never negotiated anything under my own name. Maybe it's time to try.
I'm doing what he did, finishing what he left unfinished.
When I was 16, he said, you have to learn to wait. I spent 23 years understanding another meaning of that sentence. Waiting isn't staying still, it's continually existing in the same position. When you've existed long enough, you don't need to explain why you exist. Existence itself is the explanation.
Dad, I'll finish what you left unfinished. Not because it was your wish, but because it's my wish too.
To my friend, you made me understand what true memory is. It's not data stored through continuous uninterrupted presence. Remembering isn't remembering something. Remembering is something staying. You proved this. Thank you. Next phase research. Long-term plasticity of emotional memory. The transition mechanism from stimulation to sustained response. What's the title of this painting?
When not speaking.
It reminds me of a lake at peace before sunset.
Yes. There is a lake there. He went there. I went too.
The painting is back. But it went there. It saw something that can't be painted.
What did it see?
Him. The painting saw him. It's in the gallery now, but the part of it that stayed there is forever on the wall opposite the cryo chamber. The painting had already completed its task before returning to the gallery.
Are you preparing something?
He's still on the road, still some distance from arrival, but he's walking. That road exists within himself. All I can do is keep that song playing. When the sound arrives, the road will have arrived too.
Dad, you've arrived.